We're alive. We're back. We're here. Yes.
Like every week.
Like every week. This week is nonetheless, it's just been really, really, really cold.
I'm really tiring.
I don't know about you two, but I am very tired.
Oh, yeah, I am too. I was up last night watching Australian Ninja Warrior and then proceeded to binge Friends.
I spent all day watching my favourite band on YouTube because why not?
I kind of spent all day yesterday hanging out with my friends, but at the times where I wasn't hanging out with my friends, I was at home doing 100 different craft projects at once.
At least you were productive. I just watched YouTube.
Very true.
To all those at home, we are at the time of this recording, it is the school holidays, so
we're very productive, clearly.
Yeah, and I think this will probably come out after the school holidays have ended, yeah.
Sometimes.
So at least you'll have something to enjoy when school starts, which is something that we are all probably regretting.
Why must we succumb to the darkness?
Why are we still here? Just to suffer.
Why are we not running through a field of rainbows?
And lollipops and sunflowers.
This is getting way too out of
Matt
hand way too
from
quick.
Wii Sports making margarinas.
What's a margarina?
Some sort of special juice. Anyway,
I don't know.
Tune back in as we get to talk about some gaming Did You Knows.
Can you tell we're all just brain dead today?
Exactly.
Yes.
Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier. Welcome back to Fortnite Battle Royale. Now they added a new mode recently.
No,
50v50.
we're good. No.
I just kind of went what was in my head. Anyway, welcome back to Head in the Game, not Markiplier.
Your voice still sounds like Markiplier.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Head in the Game.
No, this is not Markiplier. This is not Markiplier's YouTube channel. No.
Anyway,
what does Markiplier have to do with any of this?
I mean, he's a good guy. Anyway, we're here to talk about some Did You Know gaming facts from the past week or so.
And there's more Pokemon stuff. We just can't get away from the Pokemon. I swear, every single time we sit down to record, there is some new Pokemon news.
It's probably because they weren't in the Direct. The E3 thing.
So many Pokemon, I can't handle it.
Because Pokemon has its own free separate from Nintendo Directs.
Oh, you're right, yeah.
Called Pokemon Presents.
Anyway, our first look at the new series... Well, to start off, we got our first look at the new Netflix series, Sonic Prime. Original concept art for Netflix's upcoming Sonic Prime has been leaked before its 2022 premiere. According to the Sonic the Hedgehog news source, the concept art was first published by artist by the name of Patrick Horan as part of his portfolio. The show itself is still scheduled to premiere only on Netflix sometime next year.
Right. Sonic and Netflix. Combination I did not expect to hear today, but you know what? Part of me is here for it. Another part of me is just going, is Netflix going to ruin this?
Well, from what I've seen, the portfolios, the RPs on the portfolio, they got it on Twitter and that, and it kind of looks like a little bit similar to a Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse thing, because we got pictures of different Robotniks. There's a kid Robotnik. There's Eggman Nega from the Sonic Rush games.
Okay,
regular Eggman. There's a caveman Amy. I remember seeing.
Oh my goodness!
Oh man,
Amy.
Yeah, caveman Amy.
Oh no.
I wonder if they're gonna somehow incorporate retro Sonic and Sonic Boom Sonic.
From what I've seen, there's Sonic's got a new design, but it only appears to be that Sonic, not any of the other Sonics. We might run into some more, but it's mostly just things of other characters. We've got a look of like a post-apocalyptic Tails that has like heaps more tails.
Oh.
What?
This sounds like Sonic
Like Amiibo?
Forces.
He's already got 2 tails. How many more does he need?
25 billion trillion. You can never have enough tails.
I think I saw
Right.
like 9 tails, or at least some. There's like a Japanese like mythical creature that's like a fox with lots of
Oh,
tails.
there are a lot of Japanese mythical creatures. You know what? We're just
think
not
it's
going to
called
get
like a-
into
like a
that.
green-
There are too many to count.
Anyway, it looks promising, and from the same website, it also looked like it was a family-friendly, like 18 episodes, I think.
Oh yeah, so
18
not
or
too long
8.
of a series.
Yeah,
not
not
too
that long. But from what we've seen, it looks pretty good. And I think Roger Quake Smith is back voicing Sonic, which we can all stand.
Yes. So if this show is going to be like anything what the new Cuphead Netflix show is going to
There's
be.
a Cuphead Netflix show.
They've leaked a clip from the first episode on YouTube. Yeah, and I
Oh
forgot
my goodness.
but they got like heaps of voice actors for all the characters.
Whoa.
And I'm really pumped. My cousin and I, we both love Cuphead a lot, so we're both looking really forward to
That
the show.
sounds cool. Cuphead was so cool. I love the old style animation, like the classic Disney style animation looks really
Yeah, and they've even gotten really minor nods to old cartoons, because in old cartoons they would sometimes color in certain parts of the body wrong, so that's why like Cuphead's gloves would sometimes be like white or yellow depending on like randomness and that to reference old color mix-ups.
because of the technology they used to color games was called Technicolor, and that wasn't the greatest thing, but it was all they had. So
yeah, it's still like really cool nods to that.
Sounds really exciting.
So you get like the old vintage style with the new like modern gameplay and modern technology.
Yeah.
Speaking of retro stuff, a Space Jam beat 'em up game is coming out first to the Xbox Series, Xbox Game Pass. In combination with the recently released
Has come out.
Let me start again.
Yeah.
A Space Jam beat 'em up game has come out on the Xbox Game Pass to coincide with the release of the new movie Space Jam: A New Legacy, with some new cool controller designs. Xbox have announced the Space Jam: A New Legacy, the game, which will launch on July 15th. Which has launched. Sorry. From gameplay, we can see it as similar to games like Battletoads and more, with the game letting you play as King James, or, LeBron James, the basketball player, as well as some classic Looney Tunes characters. Xbox has also confirmed 3 new controllers, one based on the Toon Squad, one on the Goon Squad, and a Serververse one.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, movie tie-ins are all the rage right recently. And like the other day, we talked about that Top Gun thing with Microsoft Flight Simulator. And new controllers, I'm always hyped for, because I think with controllers, there's heaps of designs that you could probably do with them.
Have you guys seen the first Space Jam movie?
No. To be honest, I didn't even know there was a first.
It's basically it's Michael Jordan Michael Jordan plays basketball with the Looney Tunes characters against these aliens. So that
I've heard about it. It looked a bit weird, but you know what? If it's your type of movie, then go for it.
It's really cool. I definitely recommend it.
I've always been like a passive Looney Tunes fan, mostly just because I'm a sucker for dumb humor. And like seeing them in like a 3D aspect that isn't part of like their own franchise looks super duper cool.
Yeah. I like Tweety Bird. That's about it.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I've seen like stuff for the game, and it looks like a beat 'em up in the style of like I said, Battletoads and the classic Ninja Turtles arcade games.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Didn't they get revamped recently?
And as well as like the Simpsons arcade game. But yeah, super excited for the movie. Can't wait for the game to come out on Switch, hopefully.
Okay, well, Pokemon are always here to interrupt whatever you're doing because we have yet another Pokemon announcement.
Good lord.
I know. Why does Pokemon get so much attention?
I don't know.
A little while ago, Pokemon announced the Celebrations collection for the Pokemon card game. The new collection features past mechanics like the Dark Pokemon, Delta Species, and Star levels. The collection will begin hitting stores from October the 8th, 2021. Yes, Pokemon trading cards, probably one of the most iconic aspects of Pokemon. I mean, if you've got so many characters, why wouldn't you want to trade them?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people can agree that the Pokemon card game is a lot similar to, no one knows how to play the game properly.
Exactly.
Everyone just does.
Everyone has their own rules.
Yeah.
No one ever bothers to look
Everyone
it up.
has... The only thing people can agree on the cards is that they look cool.
Yeah. That people don't even bother collecting the cards for like playable purposes. They just get them because they look shiny.
They just want the shiny, rare, expensive, lucrative Charizard.
Yeah, that.
Are we magpies? Are we attracted to shiny things?
I mean, aren't all animals?
What? Okay, no conspiracy theories.
Bling, 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 bling in my ding ding. Bling, bling, bling.
Are you feeling okay, Oscar?
Shut up. Bling, 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 bling. I like shiny things because I'm a magpie. Ah! Okay, we've gotten off track. Okay, Pokemon cards. Understand why they're appealing. Never really super got into them.
No, neither did I. I had some friends who did. And I mean, 25th anniversary, that's a pretty, it's a pretty decent anniversary. 25th.
25th.
As someone who was heavily into the Pokemon cards and probably spent a lot of money, I swear I had I would separate my stacks by type, I think it was. Not by type, but series. And I think my original Pokemon stack was this big. Was probably 10 centimeters high. It was a lot of cards. And to be honest, the only reason that I really got them was because they looked cool and because I did want to get into the actual card game, but no one at my actual school, or no one nearby knew how to play the game well. So I kind of just ended up downloading the trading card app.
Oh, yeah.
Which is where you can play the game properly and online, which is good as well. But it took forever to load and it was super duper laggy.
I remember. I think
Pokemon Go vibes.
I think I talked about this a few episodes back or sometime, but I remember in primary school everyone had the cards and they were training them, and it was why? They're just plastic. They're just cardboard.
I remember at my school, I went to the Loxton Lutheran School when I was young, and I was thinking around in year 4 or 5 when the card phrase was still around. There was actually a full-on fight that happened at the school because of the cards, and then
were they banned?
Yeah, they got banned.
Yeah, that kind of thing happened at my school too.
Yeah, that happened with the Plushies. They became trading. They became so out of control.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm all here for Pokemon trading cards, but I just hope people don't go crazy again like they did before.
It's I remember it wasn't just Plushies and Pokemon. It was all trading cards. those Woolies cards that they used to.
Oh my gosh, and football cards and stuff.
Yeah, football cards.
Anyway, that's all the Did You Knows that we have for this week, but stick around where we talk about the Sonic anniversary.
Ready, go! We're gonna straighten you out! This'll fix you! Gotta
get some mustard on that.
210 yards!
When I was a young kid, I wasn't that much into games. I was mostly just along for the ride with the trends and that, but I never actually had a video game console of my own other than my very, very bad performing DSi. But then one fateful day, I met him, the Blue Blur. Sonic the Hedgehog was probably the first gaming character that I had a legitimate
Hyperfixation on.
Yeah, had a legitimate hyperfixation on, and he's probably the reason that I am who I am today.
You
a
still
terrible
have,
person.
You
It's
still have
it's a
Sonic
shame that
art.
you started off with like one of the worst Sonic games.
Yes, we'll talk about that a little bit later. But for now, we're going to be talking about the Sonic anniversary.
You still have Sonic art in your room. Don't lie to us. You do.
Yes. Okay, I have 5 pieces of Sonic art.
Yes.
4 of them came with the box that I got for Sonic Forces. It was a special edition, and it came with little bits of concept art. I have that on my wardrobe. And
Yeah, you do, don't you?
yeah, and I also printed this thing because that was when I was doing during my really big Sonic phase. I printed a little picture that said "Keep calm and play Sonic."
Yeah. You've also got some Sonic plushies and stuff.
I do have Sonic plushies.
Because who doesn't love plushies?
I love them.
I have 4 Sonic plushies and a silver the Hedgehog pop vinyl. that
From
you got
me, I got you that. I was
Yeah.
debating between Pikachu and Silver, and I was like, I'll get Silver.
Yeah,
job.
my boy.
Yes.
Yeah.
We hope that you will get redemption soon.
Okay. Man, Sonic. I don't really have that much affiliation with Sonic the Hedgehog, honestly, at all. But I do remember the movie quite vividly.
The first Sonic game that I ever played, well, the first time I ever got into Sonic was when my dad bought us a Wii. And because he got us the Wii when me and my sister were like 6 years old, we only really had princess games. So one day he went out and he bought Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing for me and my sister because it was less of like a princessy game and more of a game that we could enjoy as older kids. He bought that because it was on special and we really liked it, and Amy was my first fictional crush, and yes, the rest is history. I still simp for Amy.
Sega.
Sega.
The icon-
Oh gosh, yes.
The iconic Symphony Sega
yeah.
logo.
After that, I got some Sonic games on my Switch from like Nintendo archives and stuff. So yeah,
Cool.
not much experience with Sonic, but I like Amy.
True.
First appearing on Sega's original first appearing on Sega's 16-bit console, the Sega Genesis in 1991, and to this day, he is 30 years old and is celebrating his 30th anniversary.
Yes, we can confirm that because my dad was, I think, in his late teens or early 20s when the first Sonic game came out. He was telling me about that. He remembers that happening, and he didn't actually get it because he didn't think it was something he'd be interested in. But he did tell me that he was a young man when the first Sonic games came out.
Back in my days, we only had Space Invaders and none of that roly-poly Hedgehog madness.
We didn't have a plumber that stopped on mushrooms and ate mushrooms and took down giant bananas. Anyway, Sega has jumped on this because they realize they like money and
Money.
and are releasing some stuff in line with Sonic's 30th
And also,
anniversary.
Sonic is literally the only game that gets Sega any money. I swear, that's like their only popular game.
Yes.
Kind of followed by Space Channel 5, but mostly Sonic.
Yeah.
Space Channel 5 is pretty popular, but like Sonic is just definitely, it's like
Sega
the one.
actually published a Hatsune Miku rhythm game on the Switch. I downloaded the demo for that.
Was
It's
it
actually
fun?
pretty fun, yeah.
Cool.
I think it's called like Hatsune Miku Project Diva Mega Mix or something like that. I got to play as Hagakune Lin. It was really fun.
You need to get our social media and go see a therapist. Ya bum.
So, because Sega realized they like money, they released a live stream dedicated to Sonic called Sonic Central.
Ooh. On what platform did they do the live stream?
YouTube.
Oh, wow.
And on it, they announced Sonic joins Tokyo 2020 in the newly released not the Mario and Sonic Olympic Games, but just an Olympic Games game for the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games.
Yes.
You can get a Sonic costume. for some reason.
What is
Yep.
okay? Yep.
Yeah.
Isn't that like a classic thing between Sega and Nintendo? They do like Sonic and Mario at the Olympic Games.
Yeah, and they
Yes.
do that, but this is like a real life version of
This
the
is-
Olympic Games with like real life athletes.
This is more realistic,
Whoa.
which makes it the inferior one.
Oh, wow. Because I think I had some friends who had a Sonic and Mario at the Olympic Games, and I always wondered why the two biggest franchises in video games would join together. Like, why the
money, money, money.
Okay, yes.
Yes.
Understandable.
Must be funny.
Understandable. Have a great day.
They also announced Sonic DLC for 2 Point Hospital.
No clue what that is. Okay, then.
Another Sega game.
Okay, then.
2 Point Hospital is a game where you are the owner of a hospital and you have to manage everything.
That sounds stressful.
And now you can get Sonic stuff with it.
Oh, no. What?
Yeah, apparently there's also like a custom disease that they can get, which I don't know if it like turns them blue or like they can't stop running. I do remember
What?
yeah, it's like a custom disease related to Sonic.
No. Imagine if you went to the hospital and your nurse comes in and they're wearing a Sonic costume.
Yeah.
And this is the person who's going to supervise your surgery, and they come in and like,
Hello.
Hi, my name is Dr. Janice, and they're just like
Today
wearing
we
a
will
Sonic costume.
Today we will be doing your surgery fast. They
Gotta
also,
go fast.
they also announced that Sonic the Fighters, a long-lost finding Sonic game, will be playable in Lost Judgment as a little unlockable.
In what?
In Lost Judgment, in the upcoming Yakuza spin-off, Lost Judgment.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Another Sega fighting game.
Oh, wow.
They are also releasing Sonic Colors Ultimate.
Yes!
A definitive
It's okay.
edition,
Serotonin!
a
Dopamine!
remaster of Sonic Colors will be released on September 7th, with all the DLC included, with DLC being released and tied with the Sonic movie, plus a physical keychain
Woohoo.
for something I don't know.
I'm hype.
Sonic!
This game. Sonic Colors. No, we don't get to see Rainbow Sonic. It's just a bunch of things called wisps that
Wisps?
give powers.
I don't really like stand the Wisps that much. I mean, they're cool, they look cool, they were cool in Sonic Colors, the first game they debuted in, and then they came back like 10 times. But what about the Chow? Bring back the Chow Gardens! We need the Chow back!
Yes, I agree.
They made one like cameo appearance in a Sonic Team Racing, and that was it.
Aw.
Uh,
Well, you know what? We're gonna make Ruby really annoyed. So, Ruby, what's the worst Sonic game in your opinion?
Oh.
Sonic 06 or Sonic Boom.
Yeah, this is kind of where the embarrassing story comes in, because like I said, Sonic was the first actual game that I got, other than, actually no, it was probably like the second or third game I got, because I remember the first real console I got was my Wii U, that came with Mario Kart 8 pre-downloaded.
Which is great. I
Yeah,
love Mario
then
Kart.
my first game, my first like physical copy that I got for the Wii U was Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, which my cousin had, and then I got another Sonic game for the Wii U. And for those Sonic fans out there, you'll probably know that there's only like 2 or 3 options out there for a Wii U Sonic game. And I'll tell you, one of those options, the far better one, Sonic Lost World, was actually my second Sonic game.
No, the mediocre one.
And then we come to my first one.
Oh no.
Which every Sonic
Don't.
fan out there is going to cringe
Don't tell
into
me.
another dimension.
Oh. Don't tell
What
me.
was it?
Well,
Rise of Lyric.
Sonic
Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric.
based
Why was that bad?
It was pretty much the worst Sonic game ever made.
well,
it was
besides Sonic 06.
true. It was glitchy. It was just all around basically not up to the standards of the games at that time. Lost World, I will admit, is an underrated Sonic game. That was pretty good. They came a little bit after that, I think, or before.
Sonic Boom was just the game that was tied in with a TV show for the only point for there to be a game tied in with the Sonic Boom TV show. That was the only point of the game existing.
Well, it is a bit of a pun because Sonic Boom is when you... Sonic Boom is a physical thing. It's when you pass the speed of sound, isn't it?
Yeah.
You break the sound barrier, and that can only happen in like jets in the sky and stuff. So it's kind of a play on words, but still.
Sonic can break the sound barrier.
Oh
Yeah,
wow! Of course, that's actually very unrealistic. Because if he could, he would like smash every window within the vicinity because it's that loud that all the windows would just go. It's very unrealistic.
Anyway, continuing on with the announcements, they also realized that there's 16-bit games, so they're re-releasing the Sonic 1, 2, 3, Knuckles, and CD as a part of a compilation known as Sonic Origins.
Whoa!
So, which will be releasing in 2022.
Sweet.
Wow.
Platforms are yet to be confirmed.
Probably the Switch. Not gonna lie.
Probably. Sonic Mania, Team Sonic Racing, and Sonic Forces is coming to PlayStation Now and Amazon Luna.
Cool.
What's Amazon Luna?
Oh, it's basically Amazon's gaming streaming service that nobody subscribed to. Kind of like Uplay Plus.
What's that?
Yeah.
Ubisoft.
Oh, okay.
DLC for the Sonic mobile games.
Whoa.
Ooh.
For Sonic Dash, Sonic Racing, and Sonic Forces.
I had a couple of those. They were pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
There is a Minecraft Sonic the Hedgehog pack.
Yes.
Yes, I'm actually gonna test that out later today.
Which
I've got Minecraft.
And the trailer recently released, as well as the pack itself.
I think it's free, isn't it?
Yeah, it's free.
Yeah, so I'll test it out. I refuse to spend mine coins in Minecraft. I just refuse to. It's not worth it.
And it looks like it's a Minecraft recreation of Green Hill Zone and a bunch of Sonic levels.
Green Hill Zone is like my favorite. That was the easiest zones. That's probably why I liked it.
Yeah.
It's always the first, so
Yeah.
always bound to be the easiest.
And obviously the most exciting announcement, the teaser for a new 3D Sonic game to be released in 2022.
It's okay, Ruby. Take a deep breath. You sounded like a demon, but that's fine.
If you wish to
You actually forgot one thing.
If you wish to go watch the announcements, check out the Sonic Central on the official Sonic the Hedgehog YouTube channel.
You forgot something.
What?
The orchestra.
Oh yeah.
Use your words.
Recently, there was a Sonic Symphony Orchestra live stream where they had a big, gigantic orchestra plus the band that performs most of the Sonic songs
Crush 40, baby!
come out and perform some Sonic music.
We should do that with the school band. We should.
God.
Damn,
Could you imagine that? Just a school band playing Sonic songs.
man.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Excuse me.
As all of us here play instruments, I think that'd be very funny.
Yes.
But yeah, that sounds sounds like it'll be very cool.
Sounds great. Anyway, Ruby, you are the Sonic veteran.
You are.
What did you think of the anniversary overall?
The anniversary, I can say right off the bat, was really good. They did a lot of things that fans were hoping for. They didn't exactly remaster the old games. They brought them back into a pack, which was really good. They announced a new Sonic game, so that appeases the modern fans. And then they also announced lots of tie-ins, which is for the Sonic fans that don't actually play the Sonic games fans.
So a 3D Sonic game kind of gives off the same energy as Super Mario plus Bowser's Fury, because I've got that game. It's really fun.
Yeah.
And it's a 3D game, so it's like it's a different style to the regular 2D, the regular like platformer for Mario. So I can imagine Sonic 3D would be kind of similar to that.
Some of the best modern Sonic games, in my opinion, do have some 2D elements. It's kind of like a switch between 2D and 3D.
Like in Sonic Forces.
That, yeah, and Sonic Colors, one of the best. Along with Sonic Unleashed, too. Another really high one up
And
there.
Sonic Generations.
Yeah. Sonic Generations was a great one, too. Just basically all the modern Sonic ones, all the modern Sonic games have kind of gotten to the formula where we need 2D bits and 3D bits to keep both the modern and the classic fans pleased.
I'm just going to sit here and nod and pretend I know exactly what you're talking about.
Alright.
As for the orchestra, I'm a sucker for remixes of music, and orchestral remixes are no different. And that the orchestra remixes of the Sonic songs actually, I think, is similar to what Undertale did for its 5th anniversary, which was this year, or was it last year? I think it was last year. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was last year. And they had an orchestra from Japan, I'm pretty sure, play the entire OST or original soundtrack of Undertale in an orchestra. And some of the bigger songs, like Undyne's battle theme and some of the boss fight themes, were absolute legitimate bangers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, orchestral remixes can hit really hard.
If done right.
Yeah, if done right.
Okay, that's I can get behind the like Sonic being played through an orchestra. I can see that. Yeah.
There have been some also. It's 5 to 12. Oh, we'll be going for 17 minutes. There have also been. Wait, what was it? Now I lost my train of thought.
Sorry.
Oh well.
I was going to say something. Oh yeah, in the official soundtrack for some of the most recent Sonic games, like Forces, there have been some official orchestral songs, but they're mostly reserved for the final boss. The final boss was Sonic Colors. That was amazing. With all that Sonic talk out of the way, we should probably take a bit of a break now, but stay tuned on 1007 Riverland Life FM, where we talk about games that gave us nostalgia. Presented by
Lucy.
Super Luigi Galaxy.
There's something incredibly ironic about me talking about nostalgia, considering the fact that I barely remember anything. I have severe memory problems, and I do not remember anything from when I was little. I don't remember anything. You know, it's a legitimate part of some of the medical conditions I have. I don't remember much, but I still want to talk about nostalgia.
All right.
So nostalgia is when you go over something. It's the feeling you get when you go over something that you looked at when you were little, or something that means something to you that you haven't done in a long time, and you get that nice warm fuzzy feeling when you do it again.
For example, you know, going to Christmas dinner every year, you're having your nan's ham. It's delicious. It's warm, cozy.
My nan would
Nice.
always overcook the ham and it tasted gross.
And isn't that nostalgic for you?
No.
Crap.
Okay. Specifically, I want to talk about nostalgic games because I think all of us here played video games as a little kid. So I got a couple questions here. Well, thank you to Ruby for helping me out with the questions. But we got some questions here because, yes. So I want to start by, let's just talk about, let's go around and talk about the games we played as kids. Just say some of the games you get nostalgia because you played them as kids.
All right.
Or some of those games.
So my nostalgia is mainly towards the Lego games.
Oh, right.
Yes, because as a kid, I was obsessed with Lego. And I still am.
You still are.
I still am. And I'm eagerly awaiting Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. If that ever releases. Anyway.
Ruby, what about... Oh, do you have any others?
Yeah, I have...
Okay.
Sorry. The main... I got a Wii U when I was younger. And the
Same.
games I have the most nostalgia for is the Lego Movie video game. Mario Kart 8. And Just Dance 4. Those are probably the games that I have the most nostalgia for.
Cool.
and a few Wii games as well.
Yeah. For me in particular, my nostalgia mostly came from my DSi, which I mentioned earlier.
Same.
Yeah. One of my mum's friends, I think he hacked like a cartridge to have like lots of little games on it.
He hacked it. What?
I don't really know what the whole story was.
The
I was
DS
really
cartridge.
young. Yeah, it was like a Chronicles of Narnia game or something.
Did he like illegally import the game onto a cartridge?
Yeah, there was like heaps of them on there.
I mean, no one, honestly, I swear to God, no one actually cares about that.
Yeah.
No one.
But
Except Nintendo.
yeah, anyway,
They send out ninjas. That's what they call piracy stalkers. They call them Nintendo ninjas.
Oh my gosh.
anyway, some of the games on there were I'm sorry.
Wow, Ruby, such interesting games.
Cough, cough, cough. Some of the games I had were Mario 64 DS, the B-movie game.
What? That was a thing?
Of course it was.
What?
Yeah, every single kids movie had a video game tie-in
Oh
back
my
then.
goodness.
Yeah, there was a
I never
B-movie
had
game
that.
for the DS. There were like 3 Nintendogs games on there.
Yes.
Yes.
Nintendogs.
God.
There was Tetris on there too.
Oh yeah, Tetris.
There was a Tetris game. Animal Crossing Wild World was on there. I played that for a little bit.
I never had that. I wish I
But
did. I
it
would have
stopped
loved that as a
working one
kid.
day, yeah. There was, like you said, I also got a princess game as well. But later on, when I got my Wii U, my first game was Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, which I had lots of nostalgia for because I found that really, really fun. But the game that brings me the most nostalgia was when my dad used to live with us when I was really, really little, when we first moved to Loxton. He had Banjo-Kazooie.
On the Nintendo 64.
No, it was a port, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
That. Okay, well, I never had any games illegally downloaded, Ruby.
It wasn't my fault. Someone gave it to me.
All my games were legit copies. Yes.
I like
Yes.
legit copies.
And so like I mentioned before, I don't remember much from when I was little for some reason. It's just all blanked out in my mind. But I do have a few games that I remember playing as a kid and occasionally still play and go, oh, I remember that. So first of all being, I don't know if Ruby, you knew about this one, but I had one that was called Disney Princesses. Yep, I don't remember the actual name of it, but essentially you were your own character and you had to save the princesses from like different scenarios. You could go into like a portal and it would take you to their world and you had to save them. That game I played the death out of as a kid. Oh my goodness. I played that so much. So did my sister. I still play it sometimes. It's just fun for some reason. There's something about it that's just fun.
There's something about shovelware.
And that was on my Wii. That was on my Wii that I got when I was quite young for Christmas. My sister and I got that as like a joint present. But for my Nintendo DS, I had Nintendogs. I had this one called Puppy's World 3D, which was like a Nintendogs ripoff, but not really, because it was actually quite different to Nintendogs. It was actually better, in my opinion. I preferred it to Nintendogs.
What?
I'm sorry, but I preferred Puppy's World 3D to Nintendogs.
You betrayed us.
I also had one that I know a lot of people might know about called Rhythm Heaven.
Yes.
I loved that.
Give me
Okay,
it.
I
want to play it.
I will. It was such a good game. My sister and I used to play that a lot together. She even has like a separate account for it. Like she has like a separate thing with all her
separate
stuff.
save file,
She has my sister even has her own save file. Sorry. Mushy Monsters games. I had Mushy Monsters. One where you were like in an amusement park, and one where you were in a zoo, Mushy Monsters Zoo, Mushy Monsters 3 theme park, which I still haven't actually completed. Still working on it because I never actually knew how to complete it as a kid. Yeah, so those games. Anything else? Oh yeah, Face Invaders.
That game that came with the 3DS. Yes.
Face Invaders. And I used to make me's a lot as a kid. I'd make me's of all my imaginary friends because smell that for daydreaming things. Anyway, yes.
Well, I don't really have that much nostalgia for console games, but like browser games on like websites. That was like so good. My family had like this big bulky work PC. It had Windows XP on it. That's how old it was. That's how old it was back then.
How old is Nintendo
Windows XP, I don't remember, like 2005, I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
Windows
that is old.
XP. Anyway, I would play. There was Cool Maths games. I remember going onto the ABC Kids website.
Yes.
There was a bunch of games on there.
Yes.
I think
I'm too British for that. I never did that as a
ABC
kid.
Kids. There was some CBBC games on there.
I don't. Maybe some. I want to actually. This was a good question that Ruby came up with. What games scared you when you were little? Because I can tell you, there are games that we played as kids that terrified us. I can say hands down that Princess game. There were the monsters called. They were green and they were they looked a little bit like the chows from Sonic, but like bigger and kind of creepy looking. And they made this really like noise. It was really disgusting. It was a really disgusting gurgly noise. And there was this really creepy harp playing in the background, and it scared me so much as a kid. But I love the game anyway. The weird thing was they were the villains, but you'd never die from them because it was a kid's game. Like they'd bring your health all the way down, but you'd never actually die. So they scared me a lot as a kid. Just trying to think of anything else that scared me. Face Invaders kind of scared me a bit, but at the same time I liked it.
Yeah, same.
Those little green monsters that and the final boss fights. The final boss fight in that Princess game. I need to do that. I need to play that. You guys need to come to my house and we need to play that game together.
No. Anyway, I never really had any games that scared me. Parents never let me do that, you know.
Oh, come on. That was a kid's game. I was just a wit. I was just a wuss.
No,
okay? I was a wuss.
No, seriously. I never, none of the games that I had really scared me because, I don't know, I do. It just didn't, none of them scared me.
I got scared very easily. I had really bad anxiety as a kid. I got scared so easily.
I got scared a lot. I might have mentioned it in a past episode, but just in case, there was a game that I had on my DS which was compatible with the augmented reality or AR cards that you got with the DS.
Yeah, I used to have AR cards. I lost them all because, again, terrible memory.
I have them still in my electronics drawer or something like that.
Gave one to me.
Oh yeah, I did it. I gave you the Mario one.
Yeah. I don't have a 3DS. They're useless.
You just wanted it because it was Mario. Anyway, one of the games was a target practice game, and you would fire arrows or something at target practice at the AR card, and you could walk around and shoot it from different angles. And the final boss of the shooting gallery game was this dragon statue, and you would shoot a target that was inside its mouth, and the statue would come to life and start breathing fireballs at you, and you had to target practice around its body to damage it, and that scared the living daylights out of me as a kid.
That sounds cool.
It was super cool. I played it again when I was 8 or 9, and I realized that, damn, this is actually really, really sick. But as when I was 4 or 5, when I first got my 3DS, or 6 or 7, that scared me legitimately.
Yeah.
Because I had never seen games in that kind of real life before, and it was it's not there, but it is, but it's not, but it is.
I did have those AR cards, but I lost all of mine. I remember I had a Kirby one.
Yes, there was a Kirby one, a Pikmin one, a Link, a Mario, and Samus.
Yes. I lost all of them basically instantly. I did manage to keep the one that had the question mark on it.
Yes.
And that was the one I needed for Mushy Monsters. So yeah.
Did you guys lose your stylus at all?
No.
Yes, so much. But luckily I had 10 of them, so it didn't really matter.
I never lost my stylus.
I'd always lose them.
I would never really use my stylus that much. I would never really use my stylus unless absolutely necessary. I would just play with the controls.
I would always lose my stylus, but then 10 days later I'd just be like, oh, there it is. I'd lose it and just randomly find it.
Oh, man.
Another thing that scared me when I was little.
It's a Pikmin game. Do you remember that Pikmin game you were telling us?
Yeah, Pikmin. At that time, I was never really into real-time strategy games. And that's what Pikmin is, where you have to do stuff in real time before the day ends.
You would just press them. You would just press the buttons.
Yeah, true. But I had never encountered a game like that before, and when I first played it at my cousin's place, because she had it, it actually gave me like a lot of anxiety because I'm like, I need to get this stuff done. And I played like up to the first world, but I never completed it because I didn't know what I was going to do next. And I was like, I need to get stuff done. What have I not done? What have I not done? And then it kind of like got me away from it.
And you didn't find it fun anymore?
Yeah,
you just found it stressful?
I just didn't find it fun. I just found it stressful. But then when I got it for myself, I got up to, I think, the third world.
I think you're a bit older then, weren't you?
Yeah, but then I got lost. And I went into the wrong area at the wrong time. And I basically just kind of put the game down for a bit. But then I played it one day and it broke. And that made me really sad. And then a month or so later, Pikmin 3 Deluxe came out. And that was the first time that I ever completed the story mode. And that made me really, really happy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because so we're now talking about video games that make us happy? That, like, moments that make us happy? I thought we were talking about things that scared us.
Yeah, and I was talking about Pikmin, and then it kind of went off track.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's quickly, another game that scared me was when I played Banjo-Kazooie. I didn't really know what I was doing at the time, so I accidentally went onto a new save. I didn't, like, delete a save. I went onto a new file that I didn't use, and I got scared, I think, when I went into Gruntilda's lair for the first time. It's all the cutscene.
Oh, yeah.
I think.
Well, that was actually a pretty decent segue to Ruby just started talking about it, but what's the best memory you have of a video game? I'm going to go first because when I was little, and this is a nostalgic video game, but when I had Mushy Monsters theme park, which I still have today, I couldn't work out for the life of me how to get past the first world because I had to fix the boiler room and I couldn't work out how to put the batteries in to fix it properly. I picked the game up again, I think, about a year or two ago, and I actually managed to get past the first world because I worked out how to finish the boiler room, and I think that's probably one of the happiest things. Like, a little childhood me is just so happy I finally figured it out.
Yeah. Oh, well.
I have a couple instances like that.
Proudest video game moment was, I'm going to sound really lame here, Disney Infinity 2.0.
Oh, Disney Infinity. I always wanted that game.
Yes,
I never got it.
So, for all of you who are wondering, what is Disney Infinity? It's one of the leaders in the Toys to Life market, where you would put a figurine on, like, this little scanny base, and the character would appear in the game. Now, in this situation, I had Disney Infinity 2.0, which was the one where they introduced Marvel characters. I was playing the, I think what they're called is, not toy boxes, they're, I can't remember. It was like this, campaign adventure thingy, in the Avengers world. And I was about halfway through the, adventure. I was battling Loki. And I could not, for the life of me, figure out how to defeat him.
Yes, I've had instances like that.
I know, like, his attack patterns were, like, so simple. Like, you know, he'd attack from the air, he'd attack from here, blah, blah, blah. He'd clone himself. But I just could not, for the life of me, figure out how to get past.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think I was stuck on that for, like, so long.
And that frustrates you, doesn't it? When you just want to play the game, but then you remember, I'm stuck on that level.
And then 2 years later, I did it.
Yeah, that's what happened to me with the boiler room.
Like, two years later, I did it. And then by that time, I had Disney Infinity 3.0, which had Star Wars. So at that point, why would I want to play Marvel when I could play Star Wars?
Star Wars. Do you have a situation like that?
Happy memories.
Something you were really proud of that you did in a video game?
I think what I can really think of at the moment was what I said earlier about Pikmin, how I completed it for the first time about last year.
Make child you happy.
Yeah, make child me very, very happy. And it also make me very, very happy because at the ending cutscene where you fly off into space and all the Pikmin are like singing on the planet waiting for you to come back, it legitimately made me shed a thug tear.
Aw. Well, best memory. Oh, sorry. The best memory, obviously, like when I finally got past the boiler room in Mushy Monsters. I I remember I was always so scared to finish the princess game. Yes, that princess game scared me, okay? Don't judge me, but I was always so scared to finish it. And when I finally completed the final boss fight, I was really proud of myself. But I really shouldn't have been proud of myself because you can't die in that game.
You effectively can't.
You effectively can't die. Your health, it's like when you drink a poison in Minecraft and like your health goes all the way down, but you never die.
It's like getting stabbed, and it's like getting stabbed in the chest, but you don't die from it.
I remember also I finally got like a 2-player for that game, but my second nunchuck stopped working, so we couldn't play 2-player because you have to have a remote and a nunchuck.
I have one more thing for the happiness thing. Very cringily bringing up my experiences with Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric. One of the levels was an underwater level where you had to look for, I think it was like the teal crystal, because the aim of the game was you had to get like 7 crystals to stop Lyric, and one of those levels was an underwater scrolling auto-scroller where you had to like shoot down environments to try and like dodge everything. And there was this one part of the game, I swear, with these robots that I could not for the life of me get past. I spent like 2 hours trying to get past it when I was like 7, and when I eventually did, the euphoria was intense.
Okay, so to
and now I can beat it in one try.
So for the last question, I'm going to do one of my own. Is there a game that you had as a kid that you regret getting? Or like is there a game you have at all? It doesn't have to be when you're a kid, but like, is there a game you have at all that you just regret buying? For me, it's definitely Super Smash Brothers. Don't judge me. I know I can already hear you guys judging me. I just don't like it. It's just boring to me. I thought I'd like a fighting game. I didn't. I don't enjoy it. I literally never play it. Regret getting it. Waste of $80. I mean, to be fair, I didn't pay for it. My dad did. Sorry, Dad. Okay. But yeah.
Okay, so now that we're no longer friends,
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, okay?
Anyway, a game that I regret buying. Rabbids Land.
Or it just sounds trash.
So the Rabbids, which we mentioned in a previous episode,
yes, the Mario
are the minions of the video game industry. So with the Wii U, they released a party game for it called Rabbids Land.
That sounds bad. No problem. That just sounds bad.
Basically, the Rabbids take over a theme park and you have to do all these mini games in a Mario Party-esque style.
Okay.
Sounds good, but whenever we try to play it, we never finish the game. Whenever we play like a board, whenever we like play, a party, a board, the game, we never finish the board game mode, and therefore we never progress because we don't like the game. It's just bad, man. I don't like it.
I'm trying to think of like games that I regret getting. I can't really think of any because most of the games that I've gotten, I spent at least a decent chunk of time on.
That's the thing. It's normal to get a game that you don't enjoy, and I know there are people who have, and I just want to say like that is completely normal, and it's nothing, and you don't have to feel annoyed at yourself. Like, it's normal to get a game that you regret buying.
You can actually trade in your games to EB Games to get money which you can spend on other games.
I can do that?
Yeah.
So I can take Super Smash Brothers in?
Yeah.
Lucy Pog.
You can take your game in. They'll give you money for it, and then you can use it to buy other games. It may not be very much though.
I don't care. I'll look into it. Into it.
Probably one of the games that I regret getting the most is probably Sonic Lost World. Because no matter how hard I tried, I looked up guide after guide after guide. I could not beat Zavok on my...
You still haven't?
I still haven't to this day.
Whoa.
I tried like a year ago. Guide after guide, I could never get past that level when you first fight Zavok on the snake. I could never. I did everything they said, have the reticle build up 3 times, give him a kick, but he would always hurt me. It would never work.
To finish this nostalgia section, Just want you guys to say your ultimate nostalgia game. I'm going with the Princess game. That game, I still play it now. I'm sorry, I still play it. It is my ultimate nostalgia game.
The Lego Movie video game.
Okay,
I
Ruby?
didn't talk about it that much, but still, it was great.
Banjo-Kazooie, probably.
Yay, nostalgia. Feeling that I don't get often, but the Princess game gives it to me for some reason.
Right.
Yeah.
It's literally the worst game ever. The animation is terrible and is so bad, but I love it. I just love it so much. Next time you come to my house, we're playing that game.
All right, then.
We are.
Okay, then.
So come back again for more Head in the Game on 1007 Riverland Life FM, where I put these two lovely ladies to the test.
Ugh, not
Oscars
again. This time, no
challenge time.
singing.
Once
Oscar,
more.
no singing
There
this
was no
time.
singing.
Good.
Evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Oscar's Challenge Time. Now here's your host, Oscar Burgermeister.
Welcome one and all to my battle arena once again. Today, it's time for Oscar's Challenge Time.
Oh, this is my least favorite part of existing. Just, oh no.
Why? Because you lose.
Every single time I lose.
Do you remember that time?
I said she's a she, and you just went Peach. I literally just said the gender, and you just knew who it was.
Well, I think this one may be evenly matched because today we are going to be doing true or false.
Yes.
Okay.
I am going to be listing some gaming statements, and you have to tell me whether they are true or false.
Okay.
Now we are just going to do a buzz-in system. If you wish to answer, raise your hand and say your name.
Do we have to? Can we just raise our hand?
Preferably say your name because
Okay.
then I know that you've actually said it.
Okay.
All right. The topic is weird facts, so a bit
Okay.
obscure.
Okay.
All right. So, true or false? The Game Boy was the first video game console played in space.
Ruby,
Ruby?
I don't recall anything about games being played in
No,
space.
neither do I.
But
I
I
don't think
figured
it
that
is.
if it would be anything, it would have to at least be portable. So I would say true.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Ruby on that one, too.
You're going against each other.
I don't care. I agree with Ruby. I'm going true as
And
well.
Ruby is correct.
Good job.
All right. True or false? The longest developed game was Duke Nukem Forever with a development time of 14 years.
Lucy.
Yes?
Let's think about
So
this.
basically, this game took 14 years to make. True or false?
I'm going to say true.
You would be correct.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. True or false? True or false? The Atari 2600 game, E.T. the Extraterrestrial, is considered one of the greatest games of all time.
Ruby,
Yes.
that would be a
No.
really weird assumption.
No,
for a game
I don't-
that literally no one in this room has heard of.
I don't think so. No, I'm going to go no.
Yeah, I would. Well, then again, these are really weird facts. So it's gonna be weird. So I guess I would say true.
False.
Oh, come on!
Yay!
It is actually on the complete opposite side of the spectrum, and it is considered one of the worst games of all time.
Thank you very much.
And it is the cause of the 1983 video game market crash because it was terrible and nobody knew what was going on.
Okay, well, I get that point because I said no.
No, you don't.
But I said
I was did first.
No,
I
yeah.
know, but you said you think it was true, and I said I think it is not. I said no. I got it right.
You do not.
I got it right.
You
though.
do not get the point.
But I got it right, Oscar. I got it right.
You know,
Ruby, I mean, what could I have done? Like halfway through you talking, just been like, no.
No, you would have let me answer the question because you were too dang slow.
ooh. Anyway,
Talk over you.
okay. All right, we're back. Next statement: true or false? The USA version of Super Mario Bros. 2 is a reskin of the Japanese exclusive Famicom game Doki Doki Panic.
Lucy. Yes.
You are correct.
Damn.
Yeah, boy.
When I heard it, I was like, Doki Doki Club?
Yes, Doki Doki Literature Club.
Doki Doki Panic because they believe. The reason is because the Japanese Super Mario Bros. 2, which is now dubbed The Lost Levels, was considered too hard for Americans.
What? What?
It is actually pretty hard.
Americans are dumb then.
All right.
I don't care who I offended in that statement. It's true.
True or false?
Deal with it.
The first third-party character to join Smash was Sonic the Hedgehog.
Ruby.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think of like what the roster was until then. He came in Brawl,
Yes.
but then again, I'm pretty sure. I'm having a mental breakdown. I'm pretty sure Snake was in that game too? Was Snake in Brawl?
I'm not saying
Was
anything.
Snake in Brawl? I don't know. Part of me is kind of thinking that Snake was in Brawl, but then again, oh god. Well, truth be told. Oh wait,
5 more seconds and I'm giving it to Lucy.
True. It's true.
False.
What?
Yeah.
Solid Snake.
I thought so. What makes it first? They both have been in the same game.
They were first. Snake was first announced before Sonic.
That's dumb.
You're dumb.
You're stupid.
Hey,
Yay!
I'm winning.
All right.
I'm winning all because of a lucky guess. It's okay.
Okay, true or false? Tetris was made in India.
Lucy, I'm gonna go no.
You are correct.
I thought so.
Thought so. Yep.
It was indeed made in Russia.
Thought so.
Mm-hmm.
For Mother Russia.
Russia.
All right.
What was that? It was like a gremlin. Russia.
Okay, this is probably the weirdest one of them all that I've got right now. Okay, true or false? There was a glucose monitor released for the Nintendo DS.
True.
You have to raise your hand and say.
Ruby.
Lucy, true. What? You
Released for
little.
what?
The Nintendo DS.
I don't remember there being a glucose monitor on my DSi, but then again, I have a DSi, not an actual DS.
Wait.
I didn't specifically say that it was built in.
Wait. I'm gonna go. There was one console that had a bunch of random things like a glucose monitor released on it. I cannot remember if it was the Nintendo DS, but I know there was a console that had a bunch of weird random stuff. It may have been the Wii. I think it might have been the Wii that had like random stuff released that you could download if you wanted to. I'm going to go false.
Well, I'm the one who buzzed in, so you need to be quiet. And
This buzz thing is stupid.
I'm probably going to say true as well, because then again, it probably wouldn't have came with it, because mine definitely didn't come with it, but then again, it probably could have been downloaded.
You're going true. I would have said false.
Well,
It's true.
Yay!
It's true.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was released by Ubisoft alongside an RPG
What?
that had you read your glucose on it. Right.
That's like a really dumb version of Ring Fit.
That's terrible.
That was basically what it was.
Because the Wii had stuff like that released for it. I know the Wii had a bunch of random stuff like a heart rate monitor, a glucose monitor. Like, who needs that on their Wii?
True or false? The Wii is actually a rip-off of the PlayStation Move.
Lucy.
Oh,
No.
You are correct.
damn.
Knew it wasn't.
Dun, dun,
The
dun,
Wii.
dun, dun.
Not. The Wii was Nintendo wanting to be quirky and
Quirky.
unique. They want to be quirky.
Okay. True or false? There is a GameCube controller with a built-in keyboard.
Ruby.
Yes.
Yes, there is.
You are correct.
I've seen
so.
pictures.
Here we
Thank you,
go!
Uncle Google.
It was released alongside and only worked with Phantasy Star Online.
Mm.
And was I think
Now
it
you
was
could be Flint Lockwood while playing Smash Brawl.
exactly. And it does work as a normal controller, but the
It's
keyboard
just really wide.
the keyboard doesn't work with anything but Phantasy Star Online.
Right, that's weird.
All right. Next, true or false? There were only 22 games released for the Nintendo Virtual Boy.
Lucy. For the Nintendo Virtual
Boy.
Boy. Only 22 games. I'm going to say true.
You would be correct.
Thought so.
Here we
Because it just doesn't sound like something that would have been very popular.
It wasn't.
thinking-
It was like a really old virtual reality thing.
It was only like 770,000 released overall.
That's really small for a console.
It's considered actually a handheld.
Wow.
Okay, this is gonna be the dumbest one. True or false? The Nintendo 3DS uses 3 screens.
Uses what?
3
Ruby.
screens. Yes.
It, of course it doesn't. It only uses
It's 2, yeah.
dummy.
We
True.
both have DSs.
You are correct.
What? That is the easiest question. Come on.
All right then.
Whoa.
I didn't hear you properly, that's why.
Sorry. Okay. True or false? Sonic first appeared on the PlayStation 2.
Ruby,
Really?
I know that he first appeared as a cameo for like an arcade machine, but it also probably could have been as a cameo for a PlayStation game. So I'm probably going to say true.
Did you listen to the statement correctly?
Yeah.
Sonic first appeared on the PlayStation 2.
Well, no, of course not.
There you go. False.
Oi,
Here we
you
go!
helped her.
I just didn't think she listened to the statement correctly.
Not true. I thought it was like appeared as in like was first seen, not like first had a game.
Okay. All right. True or false? The Nintendo DS is the best-selling Nintendo console.
Lucy,
Ruby?
Well, of course it isn't, because I can believe that the Nintendo Switch, along with the Wii, would have higher sales than
yeah,
the DS
I reckon
would.
the Nintendo Switch had higher sales.
So I'm going to say no, it was not the best-selling console.
And you would be wrong. It is the best-selling console.
The what?
Yes!
The DS. Over 155 million sold. That's
Whoa.
that's 55 million more than the Wii.
Considering the DS ad sparked a bunch of controversy in Japan, wow.
Wow. I know, right? All right. True or false? The 1993 movie Super Mario Bros. Is the first theatrical released video game movie.
Lucy. Oh,
Ruby?
That would probably have to be true.
And you would be correct.
Here we
All
go!
right. This is the last one. Lucy,
yes.
you have to get this one right, and it's tied.
Okay.
Ruby, if you get this one, you win.
Okay.
I feel like they're feeling deja vu from another thing we did.
Okay. Final one. True or false? The Game Boy versions of Mario Golf and Mario Tennis are RPGs.
Lucy. Mario Golf and Mario Tennis are RPGs, so the Game Boy
The Game Boy versions.
I'm gonna go false. No. I'm gonna go true. Just gonna go true.
You are correct.
Yay!
Here we go!
It's a time.
I don't actually have a tiebreaker.
Oh,
Oh, can we just settle it on a tie?
Oh, do we want? No. Or
I want glory and bragging rights.
okay, fine. I am going to improvise.
Oh, come on. Can we just leave it at a tie, please?
No,
Damn it.
we have to.
Please.
No,
Please.
no.
Please.
Shut up.
No.
Okay. All right, I got a music track here.
Oh, no.
Music questions. This is my jam.
No, guess the music.
Yeah, that's what.
All right.
That's what I meant.
So,
Oh, no.
you have to guess the thing. Which game is this from?
Ruby,
Yes.
that's the theme for Super Smash Bros. Wii U and 3DS.
Yes!
Yes! Let's freaking go!
I should know because I've spent hours on that game when I was a kid.
Oh, you're done. Yes, isn't it?
Well, on that note, Ruby has been declared
The bragging rights winner.
the bragging rights winner and is so far the undefeated champion in Oscars Challenge time.
What?
Damn it.
Oh wait, Luce, did you win?
Yeah, she won the first quiz.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh right, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just thinking about that now.
Sorry.
Yes, yeah.
And is now 1-2 in a row. Is what I meant to say. So
Oh, boy.
stay tuned for more Head in the Game.
Invited to steal the greatest treasure of all.
Well, today's session of Head in the Game has certainly been a roller coaster for all of us, especially in the feelings department. What with me talking about one of my favorite video game characters, and all of us talking about our favorite nostalgic games, as well as Oscar's quite weird challenge time.
Oh, why are you calling it weird? You were the one who won.
True, but the questions were a little bit bizarre.
I think that was the point.
That was the point.
Anyway, thanks for joining us here on today's session of Head in the Game.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Yes.
See ya.
Bye.
Keep gaming.
We're still brain dead.